Give me the mountains, the ones I used to roll. Give me that ocean breeze now, baby. That's how I know I'm home.
Mossman. Well, for those of you who don't know, which is everybody, I live in Canada. I'm an Indigenous boy from up in Mossman, far north Queensland, and I have been living in Canada for 7 years. When I wrote this song, it was during the pandemic, the early pandemic. I had just spent like a week or two in Australia right when the world shut down. My wife and I and my kid, we went to Australia for a holiday to visit my family. We pretty much had to turn around immediately, jump back on a plane and leave. It was really horrible time. And the last day I was there, I remember standing on the mud flats. I walked out on the beach, mud flats, and the tide was low, and I turned around and I looked at the mountains. I just remember thinking to myself, like, this place is absolutely beautiful. Why did I always want to leave this place? So we got back to Canada. Lockdown after lockdown after lockdown happened. I could not stop missing home. Absolutely homesick. And so I do what I do best. I put pen to paper and I wrote Mossman. It was originally called Paradise, but I wrote the song Mossman, and I had the wonderful Tara Lightfoot here from Canada, amazing singer-songwriter artist, badass guitar player as well. She helped me finish the song. She's from a small town here in Canada as well. And I wanted to write something that felt like home. I wanted to play something that felt like Mossman. It felt like the sugar cane. It felt like driving with the windows down on a hot summer day on your way to a freshwater creek for a swim. I wanted something that felt like those barbecues that we had every weekend where we would just turn the music up, dance, eat, laugh, have a great time. I wanted something that reminded me of my childhood, the soundtrack of my childhood. You know, I grew up listening to AC/DC, the Eagles, a lot of R&B, 90s R&B and vintage R&B. And the one thing that I used to love, and I still do to this day, is CCR. I love CCR, and you know, that music just reminds me of where I grew up. When I close my eyes and listen to it, I can see the mountains, I can see the river of the Daintree, I can see the bonfires on the beach. You know, I just wrote it as a remedy to my homesickness, that whenever I am feeling homesick a little too much, I can just close my eyes and think about that. I can sing that song, you know. When I'm at shows, I'm back in Mossman when I sing that song. This song is just another way for me to remedy my homesickness, and I hope that does that for other people too. You can listen to Mossman on all streaming platforms worldwide. It's available everywhere. You can watch the music video on YouTube. Just type in Mikhail Laxton Mossman. And if you like what you've heard, you can check out my website, mikhailleaxton.com. There's some merch available on there. Later on this year, the record will be available in vinyl. And also, if you want to give me a follow and jump on this journey with me, you can follow me at mikhail.laxton on Instagram, and all my social media platforms are exactly the same, mikhail.laxton. I hope you join me on this journey. Thanks for listening. I'm Mick. Take care.
That's where I want